Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Timberborn. I'm Lavender Mama, and this is the Lavender Tower. Now, this truly unique map, I think, is going to be quite a bit of a challenge for us. How do you think we can do? Well, let's jump in. Alrighty, so in the last episode, we got up to a bunch of stuff that would help with our overall beaver well-being, including setting up, well, wait, let's get to a level we actually can see, including setting up this area for monuments and some more decorative items to try and make our beavers a little happier. So that's in the go. We also put in a couple of swimming pools. Well, we have one swimming pool in, and then we've got these other ones and these showers on standby. We started working on a route to get water from the main reservoir over to the farming area that's over here, and we are going to have to work on that today because I dread fear that we are going to end up flooding that whole area because it's lower and we don't have a stop point. So I think we might have to jury rig some things over here in order to get that to actually work, and I'm not 100% certain on how exactly to do that. I don't want us to be draining our whole entire reservoir into here and flooding back out this direction if we can at all help it. So that is going to be top of our list to figure out today. We also excuse me. We also, let's zoom out here, put in that bad water bypass over here on this side, so that now if this gets full up during the bad water season, we can flush it right out here, and we won't have that upper reservoir that's in the middle there be quite so contaminated. That's at least the way we're hoping it's going to work. Unfortunately, as of right now, we haven't had a bad tide to test it, so we'll have to wait on that. Another thing I'd like to work on this time is to get another two-way station down in here somewhere, which means that we're probably gonna have to, I'm thinking, come over the top and do some platforms and stuff like that in order to get it. I kind of would like it over in here, I think, so that it's like a direct access for the beavers to get to work down in here. All right, so that's kind of what we're looking at for today. We're going to go ahead and get going because I would like them to get working on this thing up here. Look at this. Our water storage in these tanks is full. They are working already on this second large tank, and boom, they just blew something else up in the bottom down there. Now, let's go down and look at that because I'm a little worried. Let's get to a little bit better level for that. Like I said, I'm a little bit worried that we are going to actually like drain this whole area. So I'm thinking what I want to do is put in a sluice right here, but I don't know that that's going to work as either. I probably should have done some research on this particular kind of thing with like Zedek or something like that on this while I was off on my little holiday vacation, because I am not 100% certain that we can do this without flooding everything. I'm going to take out that one, and then we're going to stick a sluice in right there that we can close, so that if we know what's going on, we can just keep it closed and not let it flood everything. It's kind of a stopgap. Excuse me, I got a bit of a cough today, so you might hear a few more pauses than normal. It's kind of going to be a stopgap for right here. So I'm going to go ahead and wait until these beavers get this one in. They have to run a very far way for with their supplies there to get to there. But we're going to do that, and then that will give us the ability to actually like pause the water. Now, how can we... Over in here, the only thing I can really think of is we come in here, we take and we put sluices here, and then we completely encase this whole area and entomb it so that it gets to the point where it will back up down the tunnel and it won't allow any more water in. And then this will only allow as much water as will fill these 3 spots. Does that make sense? Unfortunately, that means we've got to rip out a bunch of stuff here. Let's go ahead and get that building tool. Do we have... Eggplant rations are... Do we have more storage for eggplant rations over here? I do not know. All right, let's just go ahead and switch one of these to eggplant rations. That's corn rations. Eggplant rations. Okay. Right there. That one's eggplant rations. Okay. That'll allow us to take out all of these. I'm almost wondering if we shouldn't... We can't put a sluice in here, unfortunately, because of all of our power wheels. Let's go ahead and grab this guy, and we are just going to boosh. Yes. Okay. Oh, we didn't need to take out all of that. I should have looked at that a little bit better, eh? Okay, so if we come in here and we put in the impermeable floors, we can do impermeable floors there, there, and... Oh, nope, not there. Oh, shoot. We're gonna have to build a different farmhouse. Let's just move him... over here. Let's high prioritize this so it gets built like ASAP. We are in drought, so we do have extra builders and haulers going on right now. Not as many as you would think, but we do have some. We are... Ooh! We have 19 empty beds. Did that house get built? Did that row house up here get built? That's what I'm... No. I can't remember. I know at like the beginning of the last episode, we had like 10 empty beds. I don't remember what it was at the end. All right. Oh, it's built. Okay. Let's pause this one. This guy, what did we have this one on? We had him on everything. Okay. Good to know. Let's go ahead and destroy this one. Because, yep, exactly as I thought, we have a bunch of stuff under there. Okay. So, I'm thinking right there is our little stairwell. These are... I think there are... Oops. There is a single dam right there. So maybe we put a sluice, a couple of sluices right here. Let's go back up. All right. Can we prioritize picking this stuff up? Because I'm about to make a mess. So that dam is right there. I think we probably want to come back here and do it. And if that's the case, then one sluice would actually be... Good. So if we stick that sluice right... Wrong way! Right like that. All right, then we'll be able to tell it how much this way we want to actually go. While we're here... I'm gonna just do that. Why not? Why not? Go up one. Oh, they already got these ones in? Yes, they did. No, they didn't. I barely can't read today. All right. I'm half tempted to take this particular little path piece out. And, you know what? I'm going to, I'm going to prioritize that. All right, and then we might actually just go ahead and... No, you know what? I think we're going to leave it. We might take out this dam section, but this one we might leave. All right. Let's go underground here and see. Yep, they got that in. So let's go ahead and put in that sluice here. It's not gonna let us because we should be able to put it there still, right? No? Take that out. Ah, there we go. Boosh. Oh my gosh, how are they building that? Oh, they diagonally. Diagonally. All right, let's get this high prioritized. And then we are gonna say close above. We're gonna have to play with this. Close above downstream depth of 0.9. I don't know if that's going to work. Maybe we just have to leave that open. And then the top one is the one that we actually... I think that's probably the way it's going to work. Is this one. We want this to be close above a downstream depth of, let's say... We want it to overflow that. Let's say 6.5. And then we'll pull this dam. Maybe we'll pull all the dams. I don't know. We'll see. But we can just shut it off if we need to stop water draining from the reservoir. We can just shut it off up at this one. Makes sense? Makes sense? No goods selected. Beaver is injured. Building needs water. Oh, yeah. The shower up here. Doesn't have a door. Oh. We didn't add pathing to there. There we go. Oh, wow. We are ripping through the water here. Oh, they got the other swimming pool done. That's why that needs water as well. Those three are culprits for the water situation. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. I mean, we do have a lot of water. We still have 14.2 days left, and we have 9K water right now. So we could theoretically shut these guys down. We would be fine. And that very well might need to be what happens. All right, let's come back underground and see. What's going on. Susan, yay. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that other tunnel in. I'm gonna automatically close this for right now. I would like the water to not come flying out of here until we have everything on the other end done as well. We can actually, because we've got to take up this guy. this ladder. Let's come back down. Let's go ahead and you know, that was stupid. I could have just put the impermeable floor on top of that, couldn't I? It's all right. It's okay. It's fine. It is totally fine. And then our impermeable floor. Boosh, boosh. Let's go ahead and get that prioritized and that prioritized. So they get that done. And then, oh, here we've got a platform to these. Oh, that's going to be a problem. All right, let's go ahead and restructure this. Let's go like that, I guess. It's going to be a lot of water, though. A lot of water that is going to flood into there. And that is done. Why can't we pick the no available storage for, oh, canola seeds, soybeans. Oops. Okay. Let's come back over here and let's put in a couple of tiny long warehouses. Like, we don't have any storage for soybeans. Fermented cassava. Interesting. Or is our storage just full? Nope. It is non-existent. All right, so we're gonna put soybeans, and we're gonna put canola seeds, right? Because that's what's canola seeds and soybeans as all of that stuff. Okay, so let's prioritize these to get this stuff off the ground. I actually want to put the farmer back over here because that is farmland we could have stuff on. Canola oil is fairly full. Oh my gosh, we need soybean storage apparently. So why don't we come over here? Canola seeds there. Let's look at our little storage. So we've got canola seeds. I don't see soybeans anywhere. Okay. We shall fix this. Let's go ahead and get in. Let's path that out. Let's go ahead and whoa, okay, thank you, game. We're gonna go ahead and we are gonna say soybeans. Yeah, I should have done that as canola seeds since they were right there, but it's fine. All right. You know what? Actually, though, we probably want. Let's take that out. Nope, not all of that, just that. Okay, and I'm gonna put in a ladder piece. Where's the actual? There it is. Good to go. To make the area a little bit easier. If we do the same thing down here, then we could have space for something. I don't know what. I'm half tempted to do that. Let's do that. Let's just make travel a little bit easier. Over here. Now they're all upset. It's fine. You still can get there. We'll do that. Then we'll do that. All right. So our last transport station, two-way station, is right here. So if we want to figure out how to get to the bottom, I am going to go ahead and while I'm over here futzing with things, I'm going to throw in boosh and boosh. All right. Those ones can just be strange. Okie dokie, Smokey. How are we doing here power-wise? Supply, oh my gosh, we are massively overloaded. Massively overloaded, but I don't think we're hurting for things, so I think it's fine. We're not really hurting for things. All right, they did get that back in there, so I'm gonna come and move that. These poor farmers. These poor farmers. We're just gonna put that guy right back in there. I'm going to high prioritize it, and then we will demolish this one. And that'll give us a few more land plots. Not much. Not much, but it will give us some. All right. So I think we probably, if we go underground, that's set. It's set to close above downstream depth. I'm just gonna make 7. Excuse me. I'm sorry for coughing in your ear. They are starting to do this. Oh. All right, so I am going to put this on single speed. We are going to auto this. It's open. The water is flowing. We can't really see when the water gets to here. Okay. Okay. Wait, did we fill that up with water already? We have water on. Water is on. Alright, is this not gonna work? Oh wait, I think I see the water's coming, the water's coming! It's filling in there. Alright. So theoretically... Is it working? Is it working? That's full now. That's filling. That's starting to fill. We're equalizing there. Starting to come here. That's going up. Oh my gosh. It says it's still open. So it's equalizing across those because we're just barely like These guys will give you like 6.5, and then this is doing it says it's still open. Downstream depth of 5.1. We lowered pressure down here. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. I think that we have this one closed. Yep. All right, if we pressurize that section again. Oh. This should be... There we go. Oh, wow. We might need to take... All right. Sluice is closed. Yes, we did that. Did we flood anything? That's what I'd like to know. Wow, that's full. I don't like it being that full. That's a lot of water to evaporate out of. But I don't think we kind of have an option if we want to keep the dams in there. If we remove the dams, then we could get away with a lower amount of water. What was I looking for? Path? Okay, I'm thinking that we take the dams out here. Okay, sorry about that little coughing fit. I'm in the middle of super weird weather. It was winter, like negative digits, real field temperature the week before Christmas, and now we're up into the 40s again, and so everything that's allergy related in my life is kicking my butt this week. All right, so I think that if we take these dams out, then we could lower the sluices let through rate, and that would really, I think, because how much damage did we do to the reservoir? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's quite a bit. I think that I would also like to preserve the reservoir. So I'm thinking that we create a dam wall in here. So if we just take some levees, and we come up, maybe we do it closer. Maybe we do it like right tight against it. We come like right like that. And I think we actually probably still want a sluice on the low level. We'll put it right there. And then some levees. All right, I also am gonna pause pumping. We have 9.8 days left. We've got more than enough water available. But what this is gonna do is, like, once we get to 2 tiles tall, we can close this sluice and not let the water all run into the lower reservoir or into the farmland, right? But yes, I do think we need to get boosh. And it won't let me because there's a path on top of there. There we go. Now that will make that even out some more. Let's find our sluice and let's lower One too far. No, let's not destroy that. We are going to take our downstream depths. Oh no, that pump is sitting on top there. We need that dam to go as well. Yes, we are going to take that out. So now we can take this sluice and turn it down. Maybe we take it to, like, I'm not certain what we need to be at. We're going to put it there for now. This says its depth is 7.0, which is exactly what we want. It is going down a little bit, which is perfect. Let's come up just a touch, right? And let's see. Actually, do they get that other... this guy in? This is going to be... no, they haven't yet. But this is going to be our on-off switch. So we can say auto closed. And then if we need to release a little bit of the water that's left in here, we can do so just by opening that back up. If we come down here, this is still completely pressurized and will stay pressurized because of that other sluice that's down here. Very good, very nice. They are still working on these guys. Oh, too far to reach. They are not working on those guys. It's all right. It's okay. We're fine. Awesome. Awesome sauce. That takes the need for these water dumps out. Although I might still leave one. Why do we have... oh, it is there. Oh, I'm looking at this patch of land and thinking that it's in the river, but it's not. Okay. Very good, very nice. Oh, how does that do? Gives us a little more back here, but it doesn't give us a great lot. Interestingly enough. We could do something similar and pull another reservoir line down to here, but I think that's probably not really necessary. Okay. So let's see how they're doing on some of the other stuff that we had them working on. So see, that right there is going to keep the rest of this water from getting drained out. And we can see we have gotten a little bit more green right here. This right here is where that reservoir line is. So we might come in there and do a little bit more there and see if we can't increase the productivity of our farm area over here. We shall see. We shall see. We can take that off. We don't need that on. All right. I kind of would like to move this. I know this one over here is uncontaminated land. That's why we put it there. Oh, we've got two of these running down here now. We don't need two of these. So sorry. Bye-bye. And we are going to go ahead and put in, let's see, what do we need? Soybeans is full. Canola is mostly full. Oh my gosh, but we've got, those two are also really full. All right. We are going to need to put a farmer over here if we're going to expand our farming a little. What have we got here? I can't remember how far the contamination comes this way. I know we will have contamination creep here, so we'll have to kind of let that go. All right. I am feeling very good about this. Now, shall we figure out some way to get our tubeway station in? So let's see, we need to come off of this tubeway, which means we either need to go down in the ground here or up over the top. Now this is a lower level already, so down into the ground and then out and around. Although if we brought it straight out, we could put it over top of a path. Where do we want to put the tubeway station is the operative question. I was kind of thinking like down in here, but where else could it go? We could bring it all the way over here to the storage area. That would really make it. Or we could bring it over to here. They still would have to cross though to get to like the main area. We could bring another one like straight down to here and then bring another one over to over in here. How would we do that? Because we need access to... I have one little plot here that doesn't have anything in it. Cassava seedlings, cassava seedlings. Cassava seedling. Oh, we didn't actually put anything down here, did we? We'll just extend the canola. Okay. Okay. What is this, bro? Why do we have corn? I must have made a mistake there. Let's unplant that. Or maybe I was I going to transition all of these guys? Those are eggplant seedlings. These are soybean. I have no clue what my actual thought process there was. It's all right. It's fine. It's okay. I'm thinking, though, that this little damaged corner over here would be a good spot for a decoration of some sort. Because it would catch anyone running along this path. What do we need, actually? I probably should look at that. All right, let's see here. Campfire, rooftop terraces, shrubs, lanterns. We don't have much in the way of lanterns, I don't think. Beaver statue, clock, beaver bust. They're still working on everything that's going to get us to detailers. We don't have any detailers. Swimming pools, of course, right now are a no-go because of the water level. All right, we were looking at this guy. I think this guy is completely in now. Yes, it is. Our trickle down over here seems to be working. What's our current depth? 4.3. Yes. If we come down and we look at... Oops. This area is losing a little bit, but I don't think it's that bad. We've got 6.3 days left. We are down to 8.2k water, which down to is a very kind of irrelevant term. We are out of bad water. That is why we are not making any explosives. Very good, very unnice. I'm thinking I want to... if we take a little bit out right here, we could put in a couple more tanks that we could fit in more bad water. We've got 3 pumps pumping, which we can pause and pause. I wish the automate actually would give you the option that if they aren't doing anything, you could shut it off. But it's fine. I don't think... Well, they've gotten to the end of there, so that's all full. We just come straight up. I would have thought this was more green. Maybe there's not enough because it's not a solid. I'm betting that's not full. Come back up. Well, it's pretty darn close to full. But I'm assuming since that's not pressurized and the water's not touching the roof, that's why we're not getting transmit through, or maybe 2 is just too deep. That very well could be the case. And we might have to just like come in and poke up and do oh, because that's like 2 levels. That's our problem. Other thing we could do is just come in here and implode all of this and make that all that level. Okay. Looks like they got all this storage in. We're good to go. Now we won't run out of storage for those things. How are we doing? It still says canola oil is almost completely full. I think we need more storage for canola oil, probably. I think that's the only canola oil tank we have is a pit tank. So we're only storing 60 canola oil at a time. That might be a little bit of a problem. Honestly, if we switch this... Yeah, see, we're almost completely full. We could also switch one of these, I think, to coffee. Maybe 2 of them to coffee. Now that we have all the big tanks. It's a little far away for our production buildings, but kind of is what it is. Although theoretically we could take these 2 out and put them in there. But I think that's probably a good spot. No, we don't even have the street lamp unlocked yet. Oh my gosh, we have 4K science. We probably could turn the number cruncher off. All right. So how are we doing up here with our little... We have 28 beds. Oh, yep, they got that other one built. Oh my gosh, look at that. How much of that they got done. That is awesome. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Okay, so what are we waiting on? Oh, in my infinite wisdom, I shut off these row houses, which are needed to actually build the rest of that. Okay, it's all right. I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. That means we're gonna have an insane quantity of extra beds. Wait, why does it say? Oh, because there are doors over here. I could have left those unconnected. We don't really need them, but we'll let them live. Oh, we can unpause this guy now. We'll let them build those things along the outside. I think this one was paused so that they could get there. Oh wait, they've got to build everything over here before we can do that. That's why that guy was still paused. Okay, we're not getting our travel situation figured out here, are we? Okay, so we need a 3x2 for the actual station itself. So in order to do that, and I kind of think if we come straight out of here and we plop the next station right in here, right? Where's our boosh? Let's see what a floor work. Okay, that takes us to there. Then we got to come off of there. So if we do it's a 2, not a 3. You're all right. Actually, though, we need it to come. I only needed that one, but I apparently can't use my mouse today. We also need a platform. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Right, and then we are gonna go ahead. Actually, I think we need to turn this guy. Okay, so let's see here. We need we've got to come in with the tube. So if we do 3 and 3, there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna come over. Boosh. Like that. And then we need to be able to put the actual station someplace. Like that, maybe? No, I think I want it. I know this is gonna sound silly, but I think I want it to go the other way so that there is a reason for. We need a 3, right? I don't know that I like the way that looks. So let's go ahead and do a 3. And then if we've got a tubeway station, let's turn it around like that. And then we can ladder. Oh shoot, I just realized something. This is gonna look so goofy. Okay, let me try something else. We have to get the tube out of this station to go over to the industrial area. So that means we're going to need to, I didn't mean to delete that one. Let's hold up a second. We're gonna need the tube to come into the side of it, and it's gonna need to run that way then. So we actually need... Yeah, I did need that one. Boosh. Okay, and then put our... Tubeway station this way. Which means, look at that. Ah! We're gonna have to, like, jog our... It can't go in there. Oh, bother. Alright, hold on. Jumba. We'll figure this out. We take out this section. This section. Shoot, they'd already started building that one. And this one. And then we go... Let me have that back. Man, it's just one too far. Alright, we're gonna have to... we'll do a... Nope, it has to go to there. So I need a 5. Right? And then I need a 2. Okay. Does that look fabulous? I don't know that it does, but that will let us bring that into there. Okay. And then that will allow us to... Where are you gonna take this tubeway station, though? Out of here and bring it across. We are gonna have to come up and over... these guys over here in order to get over here somewhere. We also need a way for them to get to this, so let's get that. Got a ladder right there. Do we just want to make platforms across? I don't think so. Okay. And then if we connect our path here, boosh. And then if we do something cutesy with a decoration, no Zedek am I, but we can get a little bit. Oh, hey, look at them. They are just going to town. They got all the way up to there already. That's crazy. Okay. All right, so how tall do we have to be to get over these guys is what our next thought process is. And I'm almost feeling like I should have made one of these bigger so that I could have shot it out the... Oh. Here's our problem. Hold on, stand by. How are we going to... Wait a second. Pause. So where do we actually want this to come out? Where do we want to put this two-way station? I'm thinking right here. So if we look at that, we put it right there. We definitely need another storage under there to support it. So let's go ahead and throw those in. Now we're gonna have to get up and over all of these buildings. So how tall do I have to be for that to happen? Is the operative question, because that's what we're gonna have to deal with. Can I do a, let's come across here like that. Oh, that was dumb because I just blocked up all of that storage I just put in there. All right. Let's be a little smarter about this. No, I don't want to do that. No, I just wanted to take up. No, 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 just those. All right. So we've got a layer of storage underneath there that we need to be able to access. Let's go ahead and put a ladder. We've got a ladder right there, so we don't need another ladder on this end. So let's get that layer of pathway connected up. Boosh. All right. And then we need another ladder right. Ugh. I'm not 100% certain that was the correct direction we needed. No, it was not. Hopefully the one below it is the correct direction. Yes, it is. Okay, now. We're going to come to there. Which way is the ladder facing on those ones? It's like that. We're going to have to come up another level here, right? And then we're going to need to put in that. Or maybe we just put it right here. This is exponentially raising our storage. Okay. All right. And then rotate that, that. All right. Making sense so far? I don't know that it's making sense for me, so more power to you if it's making sense to you. All right, so we are gonna need to come on a straight path over this way. If we've got the tubeway station right there, we could have put the tubeway station over here. I think that would have been at the right height. Okay. All right. And almost in line with that one. Right? Not quite in line. It kind of looks like not in the right spot. But if we do that, we'd be able to put decoration on either side of the door of it. We can do the same thing over here, though, as well. The only problem is we don't line up quite as nicely this way. Do we want to do it this way instead? We can't. I always forget you can't send the tubeways into the front of the building. It's got to be the side, the back, or the bottom. So let's see here. Do I want to do it that side or do I want to do it this side? I think after all of that, I want to do this side. But no, we can't do that side. It's all right. I understand what I'm doing in theory. Practice is a whole nother thing. Let's go ahead and let's see if we're gonna do, let's put that for the second, and let's see here. If I do like that, we can go ahead and we can stick in our 6s. Oh, that's not going to go over those ones. I bet you any money we're not going to be able to. Okay, hold on. Stand by. Let's put in a. It's a 3, right? Right there. Nope, it's a 2 we need if we're going to do this way. I know, people. It's okay. I don't think that we will be able to reach over. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. We're not able to reach over that. We have to come up with 3. All right. We can do this. Right there. Then if we bring our 6 across. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We still need 2 more. So let's see, we do a 4. And then let's make sure we're in the same line. We've got that guy, right? No, we're not in the same. Where's my line tool? Oh, yes, I want to delete that because that was really wrong. Okay, so right there is where that needs to go. Boosh. Boosh. All right, and then I think we have to do... Honestly, I think we could do a step down right there into the station. So we're just going up and over. Maybe we come across the top of here and we like put some platforms, or we use the this guy, and then we could put some roofs or something on there, right? So then we come into our station like that. Oh, I like that idea. I wish that the top of this was the same as the top of like platforms, but I understand why they did it. So visually you can see that that is a tubeway and not a platform when it's in the ground like this. Then if we come in and we put our tubeway station in, I want it right there. So it's right next to the, whatchamacallit? Boosh. Yes, I know, like, this whole column of platforms is not needed, technically. Except for if we want to use this ladder to get up into there. We do have the ladder over here. And I think... Whoopsies. I want to take this guy out and also include it as a ladder. I know we kind of, like, don't have to. But I'm assuming that we will build some other stuff up in here that we might like the access to, if that makes sense. All right, now we've got to figure out the other side. So it also is going to have to come down to this level. So if we take this guy out and we look, we need to come out all the way to here. So this particular piece of crop has to come out. That's the right spot. I hope that was the right spot. It's in line with that one. It's in line with that one. Yes. Okay. We probably are going to have to take somebody else out as well. We might need to do the one next to it as well. All right. So then if we come in here and we take this guy, how far can we get with it? To right there. Not really what we like. All right, we're gonna have to boosh and prioritize that. I don't have anything running right now, so that's not going to do me very good. How far can we get this way? Oh, I got a good idea. I got a good idea. I know it's rare. We are going to boosh. All right. So we are going to come up. One platform. And go out 6. Then we are going to, that's 2. We are going to come up 1 platform. And then what did we have? We had a 5 here before, right? Nope, wrong thing. What is going on here? How did I end up? How did I end up offset from that? I apparently just placed that really, really wrong. It's okay. It's all right. We can fix it. Right there. Use the crosshatch, Jess. Use the crosshatch. All right. That's a 6. Two, 4, 5. Okay, it's fine. And then we come up here and we do nope. We need to come up 1 more platform. Am I on the right level there? Yes, I am on the right level. And then come up with our 5. Boosh. Okay. That gives us a nice... Do we actually want to do this like the same step down over here on this side? I kind of think we do. Which means that we got to take it all back out again. I know, right? You're just like, what is going on here? All right, so now that means we need a 2 right here. And then we need our 4 going that way. Then we need our 5 going this way. And then we'll be able to have that a nice smooth boosh. Boosh. Yes. Okay. We need that out of there so that we can... All right, but we still have to come down 1 more. I think we come to the corner and then we step down. I think that'll be the prettiest looking. But here's our problem. We need to come this way and we need to come that way. So that does fix our problem though. Okay, we're gonna have to let them have to run so that they actually do that guy. All right, and then this way we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need a 4. Yes, we're good there. And then we're gonna run our pipe out like that. Please tell me they can get to it. Yes, they can get to it. Do we have anything else prioritized? Not that I can see. Oh, look! We only have one more day. We are down to 6.8k water. How are we doing over here? And it's done. Okay, I do want to look and peek under... Pause. I do want to peek underground here and see how the water in this section is actually doing. Up one. Oh, we're down into the hole now. I'm trying to remember how long this drought was. And I am sorely lacking in remembering. But anyways, carrying on. We need to come up. Single platform. And then R4. Yes. Now we'll be able to go... Oops, we needed a 5 here, didn't we? Yes. Boom. 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 See, this is where... like, I'm wishing that I had thought about the fact that we could put decorations and stuff like that on top of this beforehand. Because we're already to that point. All right. Very good, very nice. We got a lot to build here, though, to get to this point. And oh my gosh, we are already an hour and 12 minutes into this episode. Why does it seem like time flies so much lately? It just flies. You know, well, that's not the prettiest thing in the world, I think. Well, I kind of don't like that. Not gonna lie, I kind of don't like that. Will it... If I come up one more, will it let me put... That one's good. Gonna put it there. And there. They should be able to build those from inside the tunnel. Right? And then we could do... Oh, you know what? Well, no, I kind of don't. Like, what do we want to do there that might... Because this is a problem. Then if we come with the... doubles again. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, I'm so picky when it comes to this kind of stuff. Okay, so we've got... I missed one there, too. It's alright. It's okay. That's fine. I kind of don't like seeing those little ones on the ends. We put him... I think there. And then that guy there. I think we just do a little guy. Boosh. Boosh. It's not even by any stretch of the imagination. At all. Not at all. But I'm wondering, I'm gonna probably come back in here and take these out and put in the other ones so that we can do the same. We don't really have any place else where we have super exposed ones like this. And we just might come in here and... Got an idea. Wait, come back. I need to take out some stuff. We take out this one. We take out this one. We take out this one. Then we come back in and we put one. Two. You know what? All right, let's move that one, and then if we do... Right, and then if we take this one out, move this one over, and we do that. Okay, so we've got either end, either end, either end. This is where our problem comes in, because we need one here. Let's take this guy out and this guy, right? And then let's two. We don't like have a farmer monument. We just have these beaver busts and the beaver statue, and I don't think we have the beaver statue anywhere else, so I think we'll go ahead and throw one in there. How much? He covers quite a bit. Not really in an area that is super conducive, though. Oops, wait. Come back. Beavers within 2 tiles. This one is beavers within 3 tiles. Do we put in 2 of those? I kind of like the height on that guy. What do we need? I guess it should be the beaver bust. We already have quite a bit of. Beaver statue we have none of. That right there tells us what we need to do. Over here. No, because we got that on the end. This is the same over here, so that looks fairly good. If only we didn't need this platform to come out of here. We could have just run this up and straight up into there, but we need that platform to come across the expanse. So, okay. Alrighty. I think that is good. That is totally good. And I think that is where we are going to leave it for today. Too far from district. Yeah, we know. That is where we are going to leave it for today because woohoo, that is a lot of planning and we are way over time for today. And then we will also see the beginning of the wet season in the next episode. So as always, I want to say thank you for watching. And if you've made it all the way to the end, I appreciate it. And Tonya, thank you for all your kind comments on every episode that you comment on. I appreciate them so much. I do realize that I can't always get to replying to comments. I do try to make sure that I heart everyone, so you do know that I read it. But I don't always, like, sometimes I see your comment while I'm at work and I can't stop and reply to you. And then I forget to go back later and say something. So I feel bad about that, but that's why I heart it right away as soon as I read it, so that you can see that I did see your comments, and I appreciate you being in the comment section and watching this video. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.